I was reading manga, and then like I get a message on Discord, random drop, about that the server was hacked. And I was like, really? Can you show me some pictures and whatnot? So I get sent a few pictures, and then I confirm, and I go on Leon's stream, and then I tell him. And then literally as I get off Leon's stream, looking on Twitter, it's just everywhere. Within 30 minutes, like you got Dread Roberts putting it out there. I think Savvy put something out there as well. Everybody was putting it out there about the server being hacked. Now, obviously, you got all these conspiracy theories going on about who did it, why they did it, whatever the case may be. I think we'll know more of why versus who, to be honest with you. You can obviously realize, I think it's fair to say that it's probably retaliation of some kind. It's like, people are angry, they're upset over the fact that DEI detected even exists. I mean, they had the what was it? They had the what do you call that? The DDoS attack on DEI detected. That the network guy actually confirmed it was a DDoS attack, at least for the first few hours. So, I mean, it's clear that this stuff is being targeted by a certain group of people that ideologically do not agree with it. I mean, you guys can kind of chime in what you think about the hack or whatever. Well, I'm pretty sure they cleared it up, right? For the most part, they cleaned it up.
Yeah, but one thing that we were just speculating on last night that was confirmed, at least semi-confirmed, was that it was an inside job. It's somebody that had been in the server for a while. So it wasn't necessarily a hack so much so as I don't know what you would call it, but...
Well, I thought something along those lines, and the reason why is because the way that they targeted, like they went in there with an idea, right? So whoever did it already knew what to find there. They banned certain creators right off the bat. They also went for the creator page. They deleted that page specifically because that page had a lot of information that people were using in their videos to kind of fight against this whole DEI nonsense. So just by targeting those two things kind of makes me think that this person knew what they were doing, and it didn't seem like some random hacker that was just like coming in like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you guys. I didn't think that was the case.
A mole. You're saying there was a mole in
could be.
No, I wasn't really going to say anything. I mean, the only thing I could add to it is we don't necessarily know exactly what happened. Apparently, my account was one of the first ones to be banned. So whoever it was, whatever it was about was, either they were in the creator chat and just like looking at the last recent ones, but I hadn't talked in a while because I was actually in bed. So I came into all of that a little late. But just a reminder for any security tips for Discord, if this was a phishing link or if it was an inside thing, we don't know for sure. But always use an alternative account for your admin accounts for setting up a Discord. Never click any links that are sent to you. There is literally nothing that anybody sends you that is important for you to click on. Always use link checkers if you insist on doing that. And make sure that you back up any important text channels that you have, because this person targeted and deleted some important text channels where people were posting a bunch of like research and links and things to publicly available information. So.
Yeah, it's the main narrative right now seems to be that somebody got into an admin's account. That's the story that at least they're telling right now, Kabrutus and whatnot.
That's the only way to get because people with just mod status, they were removed and banned from there, so it had to be an admin account, but it wasn't obviously his account because the server still exists.
Sure, yeah. He says, "What's up, guys? I was away for a whole day, just got back home. Sweet Baby Inc. detected Discord was hacked. An unknown person managed to hack an admin account, nuked numerous channels, receipts, artist work, an indie game project that was being built in the server together with many others, banned our full list of creators and devs, plus around 2,000 more people." Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know how fast I was banned, because again, I got the message, I guess while it was happening, like at 2 something in the morning or something. I don't remember, Leon, maybe 1:30 or something like that. And then literally as they are telling me that and messaging me that, I noticed that the Discord is no longer in my list. So, I mean, I must have been banned fairly quickly, I would imagine, along with everybody else in that list. So, I mean, it's interesting because, again, people are going to come up with conspiracies. You had people trying to say, oh, it was Alyssa Mercante who did it. And I'm like, I highly doubt that. I just don't think she has the intelligence to pull it off, nor the money to hire someone. But I think that at this point, we're kind of past that. I think it's very clear that DEI. What happened? Trace?
Yeah, she don't have to have the money. She has Kotaku backing her.
So you think Kotaku might?
I don't think it would be related to that.
I'm not saying all of that. I'm saying I've been a part of situations, not like a part of it. I've been at companies where there's been people misusing company funds for a lot of things. And I don't think it would really be that much money to where it would like be a glowing mishap on the books for them to pay somebody to hack into a server.
I don't think it's that at all. So back when I was helping with crypto, like NFT stuff, there were, oh God, I'm getting family calls. The hacks happened daily. And so it's a phishing link, and anybody can technically do that if it's a full-on hack like that. It doesn't take any effort at all or even any coding or anything. All they have to do is do a phishing link, and then they can compromise the account. And in the furry community, and I don't mean to say that it was a furry, but I'm just saying in the furry community, there are a lot of actually technologically advanced individuals in it. Some people like to say, oh, furries are dumb, but there's a lot of really smart ones who are really good at programming and things like that. So if they're like even just the slightest bit savvy with it, they could easily do something like this. So
yeah, I've heard that too.
So the phishing link thing, that's possible. I mean, I don't know. I also work IT, I work cybersecurity, things like that, and that's 100% something that can be done. But the fact that this individual, this hacker, knew exactly what they were going in for, what they knew, they knew what channels to delete, they knew what users to delete, and they did it within the span of half an hour. It just seems too precise for something as simple as a phishing link. And now I don't subscribe to the idea that Alyssa Mercante did this of her own free will or own volition or whatnot. What I do believe is that once she got axed from that Discord, it's not like it was a difficult Discord to get a hold of. It's very easy for her to have lackeys, toadies, people go in there under the guise of goodwill and just, wait, absorb information, do what it is, get the info fed to Kotaku for articles. And then after, let's be real, this happened literally the day after the doxing, and Mercante is the one that effectively started this whole war on Kabrutus. I don't know. That seems way too coincidental for me to just assume a phishing attack.
Yeah, I think it's when people say inside job, they think that someone probably in the admin team had something to do with it. But I think that quite simply, like Leon said, it's a server that anybody could have got into. It's not like it was exactly hard to get into. It wasn't locked away or anything. Anybody could have got in there at any given time and just kind of sat, wait, watch, listen, sort of a thing, and realized what was important, what was being used to really stick it to the DEI overlords kind of a thing. And they probably realized that, that creator page was one of them. Why they deleted the indie game, I guess just to fuck with them. I really don't know other than that. Somebody probably just sat, waited, and then once they felt like they had everything they needed, they did their little phishing, got an admin account, and went at it. I don't think it's anything deeper than that. A lot of people are trying to make it into some like grand conspiracy, and I don't really think it's that. So what do you guys think, Ryan?
Well, folks, I don't use Discord. Yes. Hypno is asking
never gets to talk, so
yes. Hypno is asking me, which is great. Wow. But I personally don't use Discord. I never liked sewing Discord on Discord as I like.
All right, so it was a mistake.
But I personally, in the first place. Personally, I'm of the view, don't use fucking Discord. That's just my view.
Thank you, Ryan.
I would absolutely agree with that.
Ryan prefers his slaves in person, not on a fucking app. That's what he is.
He's a connoisseur.
You see what happens when you try to give everybody an opportunity? Instant regret. Instant regret.
Atreus, I told them to read, and that's how I got bankrupt. Okay, please continue.
Ryan, if not use Discord, then use what, though? Because this is such a large movement with so many individuals that want to join it, and Discord is the most ubiquitous form of communication for mass communication like this. What would you use? What's the alternative?
People would say use Gilded.
Right, but I'm sorry, he would not get near the following on Gilded. I agree with the concept, but it would not be near as good a movement with Gilded.
I only say this because I only speak for myself when I say this. In my time as a content creator, I do have a Discord. I barely use it, so much so that I got locked out of my own Discord. So that's how much I know about.
I think that's a European thing. I don't use a lot of Discord as well. I mean, in Europe, there is more Telegram and all on that stuff, which is actually also a pretty functional server. Like it has all sorts. It's not as ramified as Discord. Discord is pretty unique in a way. It's kind of built up, that's for sure. But it still can hold a lot of people. I think like what you did, this is, of course, it's not a coincidence. I totally agree with Leon. I mean, if it's a mole, whatever happened here, I mean, this is just interesting, right? And imagine this is the stuff that we actually realize, that we actually kind of imagine how many other things, in the back are being pulled, how many other strings, how many other people are fighting against each other. Sometimes we don't even, we don't even see it. We don't even realize it. We don't even recognize. So it's fascinating that we see those things appearing once in a while, because we say it for fun, or maybe we say it because we really mean it. But in the end, it's truly a culture war.